Hello, my name is Jeremy Long, and I'd like to welcome you to Mastering Parental Controls. If you're anything like me, you probably woke up one day and said, you know what? I think my kids are actually smarter than me on most of the devices I have in this house. When I need my laptop fixed, I go to my kids now. When I need to figure out how to plug in the Xbox, you know what? My kids are faster than me. So if you fit into that category, this course is probably for you. About 6 months ago, I decided that it was time for me to get smart about what my kids were doing, how they were doing it, what devices they were using, and what applications that they were using on those devices. This course is a culmination of that research as well as an approach, because when you look at every device has its flaws. Having one plan, one strategy to manage everything can be daunting and overwhelming. I'm sure you've noticed by now that you can learn practically anything from courses on the internet. You can learn computer programming, 3D game design, you can learn how to build a business, you can even learn how to make courses exactly like this one. What's conspicuously missing are comprehensive courses designed to teach parents like me how to manage the devices and applications that are already in my home in the hands of my kids, providing this wonderful and dangerous access to the internet today. So why is this course different? Why is it unique? Why is it so hard to come by a comprehensive set of lessons that help teach you and guide you and educate you and equip you with the tools to do this kind of configuration on your own devices? So I tend to think that this comes down to a couple major issues. One is I think maybe as parents, we grew up with technology. We grew up with access to uh, inappropriate materials. We turned out okay, so why should this be any different, right? Is there a problem? Well, unfortunately, there is. This is a different environment. It was not easy to get your hands on a Playboy magazine when you were 14, 15, 16 years old when we were kids. Today, that danger is but a keyboard away. It is right there within reach all the time, every day. Secondly, I think that as adults, and me personally, I'm a tech savvy kind of guy. I like to plan and configure, my sound devices. I've got PCs that I've built. I've got this dream for a man cave. I don't think we like to admit that our kids have gotten smarter than us. They know these technologies better than we do. And unfortunately, it's not just any one technology because you don't have just one in your home. If it was just your PC, you know what? Chances are you can manage that all by yourself. But it's not. It's your PC, it's your laptop, it's your tablet devices, it's your phones, it's your television sets that have smart technology built into them. Um, all of this is open access to the World Wide Web, open access to explicit, dangerous material, and all of which represents a point of risk for us in the development of our kids. So that's what we're going to be talking about through this course. We're going to be talking about the risks associated with doing nothing. What are the risks? Because it's not just a matter of dealing with explicit material and pornography. That's a big one, but that's by no means the most dangerous. We're going to be talking about awareness. We'll be talking about what devices are actually in your household that you may not even realize your kids are accessing the internet through. We're going to talk about applications on those devices, what some of those applications are designed to do to kind of bypass or circumvent controls that you may think that you have in place. or expectations that you've put on your kids that they're ignoring by hiding some of their activity through applications that are designed explicitly to do that, to hide from you, the parent. So we're going to talk about what it means to develop your personal strategy, your individual circumstantial arrangement with your family, your kids, how you address the specific needs of your household. Because the way you might manage your internet access with your 9-year-old daughter is different than I might manage the access for my 16-year-old son. And you know what? It should be. Because this is not all about control. This is about development. The development of our kids to go out into this dangerous world and lead healthy, productive lives and make good choices. We can't always teach them to make good choices by controlling their every access. So the strategy that you will employ is going to be unique to those circumstances. We're going to lay out a very specific foundation using email and some of the other basic tools that we have. We're going to lay a foundation that is going to propagate through the rest of your device landscape. That's going to be an important part of this course. We're going to go through every single device. Every single device. And if I don't cover a device specifically in this course, please message me. My intent is that this course is comprehensive. So I will help configure or lay the lesson plans to configure those devices as well. We're also going to talk about management. This is not a silver bullet. You can't put these controls in place and expect that all is golden and everything is going to be fine. There has to be an approach to monitoring and managing those devices, changes to those devices, changes to the network environment, changes in your kids' demands and needs. We'll talk a little bit about how to manage through that change. My goal for this course is to provide you with the tools and frameworks necessary to manage your device environment, to educate your kids, and ultimately to protect your family from the dangers that are lurking but a keyboard away. I look forward to seeing you at the next lesson.